Hope you spend your Holy Week vacation with your family. This is Chloe Park, everybody. On this week's session we got some few stories that may be unusual, which is more into a recent one. First off, the restrictions of this year's Cosplay Carnival that you aren't aware. Instead of enjoying the event by spending $399, this could even torture you by the marshals. 1. You can't find yourself a resting spot. Most cosplay conventions do really have to make yourself sit on the floor whenever you're watching the stage activities or taking a break. But this one is pretty much tough. How many times do marshals ask the convention goers and cosplayers not to sit on the floor? Seriously, what on the earth this kind of a restriction is this? Weird. 2. Not a photographer-friendly environment. This is really the most important one, especially when you find a good spot to take pictures with a cosplayer. And we knew that it may block the way when it comes to last weekend. The marshals also asked, don't take pictures here. And please do note that you can still take pictures, but make sure you need to ask first. Remember that cosplay will never be consent. And 3. When it comes to a food booth like Minute Burger, we know that eating is totally allowed when it comes to cosplay convention. But then, some are being asked once again by the marshal not to eat at the event area. You know, this is totally unprofessional and unacceptable, when putting the toughest restrictions, or let's just say the rules and regulations of this kind of a cosplay convention. Some event goers decided to leave the event early after they went into a bad mood. If you want to switch to a different company that offers cosplay convention events, you're welcome. We got Anime Fair, Ozine, and even Otakute. Note that will be your freedom wall when cosplaying stuff. If you have any concerns about this recent news, let us know in the comments, including a post from Chloe Watchers. The next one we have is one of the most painful news that you shouldn't do that. If it's a tumbler or your drinking bottle, please don't put that in the scanning machine for inspection. But as for the laptop, take a look closely. It went flattened, and the screen of the laptop just got cracked. What a huge damage of a laptop from a third-year college student. Alana Columbres owns her laptop, as she did notice that it eventually smashed by the machine. We had a small chit-chat with her through the developing story. She said there lots of tasks including project to be passed the next day, and she always ride home using the MRT, until she didn't expect that happening last March 15th. That laptop was about 30,000 pesos, but it ended up with a pain as this was a gift from her dad abroad.
There are some activities that I have to pass the next day, but then I realized when I got home, sira na pala yung laptop. It's not just a scratch, pati yung screen, nasira na din po.
I got an advice just for you. Maybe you should ride on a bus next time, because EDSA Carousel seems to have no traffic as well. Or let's say they're equal. Just make sure to ask someone on how inspect those things properly, including the electronic gadgets you have, in order to prevent a serious issue like the laptop.
Thank you, Chloe, for that advice, but I would rather stick pa rin sa MRT. I know that I'm certainly in a hurry just to get home early as soon as possible, which that should also gain my time to rest despite lots of projects to complete them.
I truly understand about it. Thanks for your short time talking with me anyway. And going back there on the first topic, the Cosplay PH made a statement regarding the issue about the Cosplay Carnival. But rest assured that in their future events, they will have a resting area just in case they got exhausted. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me for today's session. Till the next one, which is on April 20th. See you around.